Welcome aboard the Excursion 3 and the Disneyland Railroad. While the train is in motion today, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside at all times. For those of you with small children under the age of 7, those small children need to be supervised on your lap or sitting away from the edges. Our next stop is New Orleans Square.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland and Critter Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting off. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment.
Alrighty folks, we're now steaming into New Orleans Square Station. This will be your stop for anything in Adventureland, Critter Country, New Orleans Square, and Frontierland. That includes the world-famous Jungle Cruise, Indiana Jones Adventure, Pirates of the Caribbean, the Haunted Mansion, Splash Mountain, the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and many more. Please remain seated till the train comes to a full and complete stop. Thanks for joining us today on the Disneyland Railroad. Folks, if you just joined us, welcome aboard the Excursion 3 and the Disneyland Railroad. We currently do have a green light, but we are waiting because we're currently taking on water. This is a genuine steam train, which needs steam to go. We heat water up, that turns into steam, that pressurizes the wheels and makes the train go. So once that's done, we'll be moving on to Toontown, so please remain seated. We could be ready to move on at any time.
Except Byron. Except Byron.
ready to stream on towards Mickey's Toontown, so please remain seated, hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. And for those of you with small children under the age of 7, they need to be supervised, either sitting on a lap or away from the edge of the row. Next stop, Mickey's Toontown Depot.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
We're now entering Splash Mountain, rumored to be the location of the one and only Rabbit Place. If you look real hard, you just might find it. It's where the critters are celebrating a zippity-doo-dah day. Fun-filled adventures. As we steam past Hungry Bear Restaurant, the last outpost of these parts, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this rural frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable, like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that the mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness.
All right, my friends, we're now steaming into Mickey's Toontown Depot. This will be your stop for anything in Fantasyland, including the Matterhorn bobsleds, It's a Small World, and all the classic Fantasyland attractions. It'll also be your stop for Mickey's Toontown, which did open at 9 o'clock. Go play with Mickey and Minnie and all their cartoon pals at Toontown. It does close early tonight, around 8:30, so if you want to take advantage of it now, you might never get a chance. Please remain seated for the train comes to a full and complete stop. Thanks for joining us today on the Disneyland Railroad.
All their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings, then step carefully from the train. Have fun, and say hi to Mickey and Minnie for me.
Once again, remain seated when the train comes to a full and complete stop. Thank you.
This is Toontown Depot.